The big story at 5, the father charged in the beating death of his 11-month-old daughter faced a judge for the first time. Kenosha's police chief called Russell Rose a monster.
Rose is accused of killing his daughter Serenity during an argument with the girl's mother.
Todd Hicks live in Kenosha with today's developments. Todd?
Well, Mike and Carol, Russell Rose was expressionless as he walked into that courtroom today. Now, prosecutors say the disturbing chain of events that led to the death of his 11-month-old daughter started with an argument earlier that day.
The state of Wisconsin versus Russell Rose Jr.
With a blank stare and covered with bandages, Russell Rose faced a judge. He's charged with murdering his 11-month-old daughter, Serenity Rose.
The sheer brutality is almost incomprehensible.
Those harsh words from the judge come just one day after Kenosha's police chief talked about the horrific crime.
I'm simply going to refer to him as a monster.
Prosecutors say the 34-year-old beat the mother of his child during an argument before turning his anger to his little girl. A neighbor heard the two arguing and tried to help. He said he watched Rose pick the infant up and slam her to the ground.
The description of the injuries suffered by the child, by the doctor, and also the injuries by the mother presents an overwhelming case of brutality and cruelness.
The criminal complaint states Rose told the woman he wanted to rid her of the evil inside her and destroy what he created. Police say Rose suffered burns after trying to set his house on fire. The mother and child were taken to the hospital, but Serenity didn't make it. The district attorney says Rose has a long criminal history.
7 prior convictions, 2 of which involve escape.
And in the end of that court hearing today, the judge set his bond at $1 million. He's expected and due back in court next week. We're live in Kenosha tonight. Todd Hicks, today's TMJ4.
Yeah, really impossible to understand how somebody could do something like this. Thank you, Todd.